Okay, I meant to do the stream yesterday, but nothing would work. So I'm doing it tonight, or today, whatever, after I've done all my stuff for today, but I cannot get music to play. So, I don't know why. I don't know why. So I know that there's some music playing through the Elgato, so I'm just going to switch to the game capture, and you can listen to that while I finish setting up. Okay, cool. I'm done setting up. And I guess the one good thing about me having to postpone this stream to today is the fact that I can use my normal controller. Because I was going to have to use my backup controller yesterday, because, again, nothing was working the way it was supposed to, and I'm not super familiar, or I guess not familiar, but I'm not used to how different that controller is. It's a little bit stickier than this one that I normally use. Alright. So I played this game as a demo when I was testing like audio stuff and whatever before I actually started streaming. And like I really, really liked it. There will be a lot of jokes that I miss or didn't make because of it was made in the demo, and I'm just not gonna repeat myself. And I have been craving mystery for such a long time. It's bananas. I also don't know if this is part of a series. Like I think it might be, but I'm not positive. Are we legitimately starting with this demo scene? By the way, yes, there is blood and mild gore, I believe. It is an anime, so it's not like super realistic. But if it's too much for you, I understand. I'm sorry. I just really, really want to play a mystery game. And this is the only one I have downloaded at the moment. I haven't had any others catch my attention. Day 1, Friday. It is 10:54 p.m. We are in Bloom Park. This creepy, I don't know, amusement park? Alright, tutorial. During investigations, the main character date. Oh, right, that's his name. Shoot, I had blacked it out of memory. Alright, from here on out, his name is Dante. I don't care. It is weird to name a character date. I'm going to stand by that. His name is Dante. That's legitimately what I see and what my brain reads when I read that, okay? During the investigations, the main character Dante inspects the scenes and collects testimonies. Progress by examining objects and talking to people. Date's position is fixed, but you can move the cursor and your view. Try looking around and moving the cursor to find something that catches your eye and inspect it. Alright. Our boss, wearing very, very short skirt in rainy weather. I'm sure she is cold. Ah, the barrier. A red barrier line wraps around the scene. In the old days, they used to use yellow caution tape for this. Now we've got this cheap hologram technology that can do the job even better. Well, sometimes we use good old-fashioned yellow tape. Like right here. I can't... Ooh, is there something down there? Bench. It's a bench. Cool, thanks.
A horse from the merry-go-round. It looks like it's skewered.
This is not a message from the criminal. The park was already in this state before the crime. My best hypothesis is that this is the result of a teenage prank.
Right. The thing's name is Iba. Control room. Bench. Parasol. A parasol is getting pelted by the rain. Cityscape. Sky. And the Ferris wheel. Oh, I can look more at the skewered horses. Yep, that's it. To the policeman. Choices and look. When you speak to a person, you'll be presented with choices and look. Using the choices to select the topic of conversation. Look will allow you to observe the person you are speaking to. How's the investigation coming?
Not too good, unfortunately. We're not finding much.
Right. These people are terrible at their job, I forgot. Anything to go on?
Not yet, sir. It's my duty, sir. Thank you.
Okay, I'll ask him for what his name. I'm only gonna do this twice.
Wow, I never thought a great detective like you would ask me my name. It's Kagami, sir. It's Kagami, sir.
Okay, we're only doing that twice. It's policeman. It's a local cop. A fence. It's a fence. Great. Thanks, Dante. You're so helpful. Alright, boss man. Let's look at you. I call her boss. She runs Ibis. Whatever. Special branch of the Metropolitan Police Department. I report directly to her. Oh, and let me know if I am too quiet or if the game is too loud. I can mess with the settings a little bit, but not much, honestly. Alright. This rain is awful, isn't it?
It's unusual for this time of year. It'll be hard to find any usable prints.
Yeah. So what am I doing here?
Are you serious? You're Special Agent Kaname Date.
Dante, that's how you say it. I'm still gonna call you Dante. Dante's such a much better name.
You're a member of Abyss, and that means you answer to me.
Oh, right. There's so many puns in this game. Ah, fudge. Oh. Oh, all those puns.
I called you here to inspect the scene, Date.
Sure, boss. But inspecting dead bodies isn't usually part of the job.
Usually, no. But tonight it is. Because you know this woman, don't you, Date? I had to tell you. You deserve to know.
Who found her body?
Metro got a call about 2 hours ago. Someone heard screaming coming from the park. Beat cop responded, checked out the scene.
And found the corpse.
Yeah. Thing is, the caller was anonymous. I'll give you the details later.
Conversation. After finishing discussing a topic with someone, they might have something new to talk about. When talking to people, choose topics that interest you. You might obtain important information or clues. Selecting a log will help you to recap any previous conversations. What can you tell me about the victim?
Her name's Nadami Shoko. You knew her, right? What was the relationship like? I heard you two have been close for years.
I wouldn't say that. We were just acquaintances.
Any suspects?
Not yet. We just found the victim. Too early to say anything for sure, but this could be a copycat killer at work. From the case 6 years ago.
Dun dun dun! Just kidding.
The case 6 years ago?
So it's gonna pop up and it's gonna stick in my brain, and I'll try and complain about it as little as possible. But since apparently this is where we're starting the game, the way they talk makes it sound like there's something before it. I promise I just loaded up the game. There is nothing before it. So if you ever hear me in confusion, I guess it's in another game. I don't know. A case 6 years ago? Okay. Oof. It's been 8 years since Bloom Park closed. The weather's gotten pretty bad. Cool. It's the main column holding up the roof. Horse. It's a horse. And the corpse. Body is mounted on one of the horses. I should get a better look. I take a step forward.
Sorry, sir. Could you please not get any closer? We haven't taken any footprints yet. I appreciate your understanding.
Allow me to assist you.
That's Iba. Her official designation is Eyeball. Oh, the puns. She's an artificial intelligence built into my fake eye. An AI for an eye. Heh. It's the bottom of the barrel, Dante. Please get better jokes. Please.
You want me to use the zoom, right?
Correct. That will allow you to investigate without physically disturbing the scene.
Iba's vision modes. While playing through the game, Iba's special vision modes may help you obtain new information. You can now use the zoom mode to enlarge the target. Select zoom and examine the corpse. Excuse me. You can also view the controls in your center button. Investigate. Zoom. Face. Specifically that eye. Okay. So... right. It's so weird that I can see blue on my screen, but not on the computer. It's right here. Maybe you guys can faintly see it? I don't know.
The victim's arms are tied behind her back with rope. The same rope wraps around her body and the pole directly behind her.
Now, why would they do that?
I cannot remember for the life of me which one takes me to the next segment. If it's the face or if it's the body. I think it's the body.
The left eye socket is vacant. Victim has had her left eyeball removed.
Her left eye.
Okay, she did say removed. So I assume that probably means gouged out. For those of you that are squeamish, I am so sorry, but this is super interesting to me. Now, from the looks of it, that looks like it's the same eye as him that has the AI built in, which is interesting. I wonder if he has a connection to the case from 6 years ago. With that much blood, though, she was probably alive when they cut out her eyeball.
The most likely scenario is that the killer or killers removed it.
Well, we don't know that for sure. A crow or some other animal could have pulled it off the corpse.
Impossible. The amount of blood indicates that the victim's eye was removed before her death.
Also extremely unlikely, seeing as scavenger animals like that will go for where the blood is, where the organ tissue is, before they start going for unexposed, unbloody areas. The eyes will be quick to go, yeah, but they're not gonna be faster than the torso, assuming that's where the blood is coming from.
They carved it out while she was still alive?
Correct.
Alright. let me make sure I can't actually click anything else. We already did the face.
I am detecting signs of increased stress and cortisol and ACTH concentration is rising.
Don't bug me with jargon right now, alright?
Why would you want your AI, the AI that is in your head, to tell you your stress levels? Why? Especially when you work for a detective. Like, as a detective, whatever.
I'm just upset. I knew her.
I know. Remember that I also saw her several times, though it has been quite some time since we last saw her.
I can't look at her face anymore. Cool. It's the end of the face. Alright, to the body.
Multiple puncture wounds to the front of the torso. Cause of death? Blood loss from these wounds. Body temperature and rigor mortis indicate the time of death was approximately 6 hours ago. That would place the crime occurring around 5 p.m.
Several puncture wounds, but no cuts or tears. That
The victim was
means...
probably stabbed with something pointed and smooth, like an ice pick.
Yes. Agreed, Dante. Agreed.
What was that?
What is what?
Analyzing the source of the sound.
Oh, right. Give me a sec. There we go. I just made it louder from me. I'm sorry if I'd accidentally made it louder for you.
Sonic analysis indicates the sound originated from inside the merry-go-round's central column.
Inside the column?
Alright. To the column. The noise came from
Dante,
inside.
use me to see through the column. Utilize the X-ray mode.
Okay, nothing else but the girl.
It appears as though someone is inside.
I threw down my umbrella and ran to the pillar.
Hey, wait!
Shut up!
I pushed him aside and ran onto the platform.
Hey, I know you're in there. If you can hear me, say something.
No reply. Looking closely, I found a small handle on the column. I grabbed it hard and tried to pull it open.
You won't budge.
It may be locked from the inside.
Damn it. Hey, whoever's in there, stay back.
At least put your gun away first, Dante. You don't want to accidentally shoot the kid.
Izuki.
Oh. Oh? Oh, this is new for me. How exciting! Oh, dang it, I forgot about those. Oh, those transitions are so bright.
What is this place?
This is your dream.
I'm me,
Correct. You are Date.
and you are? You're...
where do I even start with this?
Maybe since you already acknowledged that it's a dream, how weird she's moving?
I can answer all of your queries.
All right, then. Who are you?
Well, okay, yeah, we could start there too.
I'm me, of course.
I know that voice. Iba?
Indeed.
Why do you look like a fluorescent shrimp?
Ooh! Ooh, that's harsh.
What are you talking about? I must look so cute that you've lost your mind. Under normal circumstances, I would lecture you about your awful taste, but...
What are you doing in my dream?
You called me.
Oh, did we?
My consciousness and your own are linked. This is why I appear in your dreams. Consider me an alter ego, but I shouldn't waste time explaining further. You will have forgotten this by the time you wake up. I will discuss this with you soon, when you're awake.
Sorry, I had to get up for a moment and find my drink. I'm trying to sort out my situation, but my brain isn't cooperating. It must be because I'm sleeping right now. So things that I should know, I can't remember. My head is all fuzzy. I'm not my usual self. It's like I'm inside someone else's head. What a strange feeling.
Putting that aside, do you recognize this room?
No, but should I?
No, not at all.
I suppose that's fine. Let us begin.
Yeah, that's not misleading at all. At all.
Begin what?
Somnium scan! Activate!
Just like a Pokemon.
Got it.
Got what?
I have completed a scan of your Somnium, your dream world. My simulations have encountered several mental locks.
Mental locks?
Have you already forgotten? Even your critical thinking abilities have dulled.
Huh?
In short, Somnium is a world built from the deepest recesses of your consciousness. This world is divided into several layers. Each layer stands upon a foundation, a base component. Think of these foundations as mental blocks, or simply locks for convenience. Mental locks must be broken before we can proceed deeper into consciousness. The truth is always hidden within the deepest layers. Therefore, we must...
remove the mental locks?
Correct.
So I just need to turn on all the lights and open the door? Shouldn't be too hard.
Don't be so sure. Appearances in this world can be deceiving. Let's start with the door. Please direct me to the door and give me instructions.
I see. So I can do whatever I want with you in this world.
Dante, that was so creepy!
Well, I suppose that is true, but...
All right, let's do this.
Wake date up. Date's dream world. In this strange, surreal dream, trust the light to wake up. Somnium. Insomnia. Yes. Yes, that is a pun on insomnia. It's the dumbest pun. I hate these puns. They're so dumb. I hate puns anyway, but oh, come on. Come on. So dumb. Sorry, I peeked a little there. It's just the worst puns. The worst puns. Couldn't call it a dreamscape. You couldn't call it like a dreamland. No, you had to call it Somnia. You explore your dream to discover the subject's hidden memories. Unlocking the mental locks will allow you to travel deeper into the dream. Unlocking all of them will reveal important information. A guide to unlocking the mental locks is displayed in the upper left corner. First, move Iba closer to the door and investigate.
A door locked with a padlock.
When investigating things, you can choose from a number of options to give Iba instructions. For now, have Iba investigate the door.
It appears all I have to do is open this door. I can't touch it.
That's it. Wrong. No. That was a push door, not a pull, but whatever.
That is to be expected. Dreams are not bound by logic.
Fine, fine, you win.
This is Date's Somnium, a reality built by dreams.
My Somnium?
I see. Your mental faculties must be hazy because your body is currently sleeping. I suppose I will have to explain.
I'd rather you not disturb my precious sleep.
Shut up and listen! Date, look at that. The places where the light touches have become colored. Perhaps those parts are now tangible. Every human mind is unique. Every human dream has its own set of rules.
I see.
If you understand these rules, the dream world itself becomes malleable. Who was that?
I don't know.
You must know. This is your dream. It is created from your memories.
I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and assume that it is us.
I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea who that was.
You may remember.
If you
upon
ask me why I
reflection.
think it's us, I don't know. I can't tell you. Beyond that's usually how things go here.
I need to give you commands that will unlock the mental locks, right?
Indeed, but it is difficult to predict exactly how an object will behave in Somnium. Think outside the box. Trying different actions will help solve the problem.
Now, what should I have you do?
Don't forget that I have a veto.
Alright. Let's see. Objects to investigate. In the Somnium world, you are able to investigate objects that have a floating name. A new object has appeared. Move Iba over to it and investigate.
There are thorns on the switch. You realize I stand here as part of your own existence.
Hit the switch.
Your consciousness and mine are linked.
Hurry up and turn on.
The switch covered in thorns.
Yes, hurry.
Ha! Ouch!
It's delayed. Okay.
Sorry. I don't actually feel any pain.
You...
I really am sorry. You were able to touch it,
Correct.
so I just need to keep...
Something like that.
Alright. And the Winter Iris.
A winter iris.
What?
Do you not recognize it? This is an iris that blooms in winter.
A flower with a woman's name. Hey, I didn't know you could smell.
I can't. I'm pantomiming. Isn't it easier to visualize this way?
Sure, whatever. Not enough.
Pardon?
Harder, you gotta smell it harder.
What?
What the heck just happened?
Amazing suction! Bravo! Marvelous!
What are you experiencing so regularly to cause this to happen in your dreams?
Progress. You can check your progress on the left side of the screen. Your actions just now advance some of your progress. Reach the end to clear the Somnium. Controls. You can view the controls in the menu.
A switch. The thorns are gone. Now I can activate the switch. Isn't this rewarding, Date? Another place you can touch.
Would rather be sleeping.
You've unlocked the turn on the light. But there is another mental lock in the Somnium. Open the next mental lock using the guide. Open the door as a lead. You can always check the tutorial by going to the menu, File, and then the appendix. Alright, where to next? The lamp? Or the wine? Ooh, basket. Those are interesting.
A basket. I cannot see inside it. A model of a UFO, a stuffed chupacabra, and a $1 bill.
Occult stuff, maybe?
Does the occult interest you, Date?
The truth is out there.
It is a trending topic. Anyone could have encountered items such as these.
True. Somebody's into the occult.
This is somewhat different than a cult.
Oh. Had a bloody eye there.
A floor lamp shaped like a rose. It won't move.
It must mean I don't flinch. I hold my ground like a mountain.
I interpret it more as your irritating personality spreading like pollen in the wind.
The tears won't stop. Must be allergies.
You're just sleepy. A lamp. It looks like a rose.
And then turn off the light.
But how? I cannot find a switch or a plug.
Even in my dream, I don't get what I want.
In fairness, this is your memory, but this is not your house.
It's somebody else's house. Somebody from my memory. But I have no idea. It could be anyone.
Not necessarily. Dreams do contain an element of randomness, but oftentimes they draw together individuals with strong personal connections. Dreams are constructed similarly to how information is transmitted through the brain.
So what do you take away from all this?
Don't turn off the light. I want to see this.
That was kind of dirty.
Shut up.
Alright, okay then. Let's look at the wine.
A glass of wine. A luxurious red wine, popular on the market today. However, this appears to be a much brighter red than a typical bottle.
Maybe it's a full-bodied red from Bourgogne.
I wonder if that trivia will ever prove useful.
Better to be prepared.
A glass of wine. The nose is fresh yet rich. I detect smooth tannins and stone fruits.
Where did you learn that from?
Why would you have something like this in your dream?
Even a guy like me enjoys good drinks and better company.
But these social engagements never seem to turn out well for you.
Stop! Don't remind me.
A glass of wine.
Last thing to do with the wine. Have
Leave
a
it
sip.
to me.
Hey!
Straight from the bottle?
I feel kinda good.
Why isn't AI getting drunk?
Why do I have to listen to Date diss me all the time?
Oh, she's annoying when she's drunk. Someone else can come take her.
Alright. Thought it might be poisoned. Guess not.
A skeleton. It appears to be bleeding from the left eye. There are traces of blood around the left eye socket.
Even though it's just bone?
This skeleton is clinging to some small bit of life.
I hope my bones die and stay dead. They should.
A skeleton. To the skeleton?
You just want someone to talk to, huh?
True. Hello, my name is Iba. What is your name? How are you? I am currently 92% charged and feeling well.
Wait, we have to charge our eyeball? How in the hell do we charge our eyeball?
Hey, don't ignore me, stupid bony man. Your mother is a stupid bony girl. Bony, bony, bone.
Are you finished?
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Okay.
A skeleton.
So we've done both of those things. Okay.
A lamp.
Let us kick the lamp then. Okay.
You don't have to kick it so hard.
Give it everything you've got. That's my motto.
It didn't even budge.
I saw the skeleton's skull move slightly. Hey, Date, are we gonna get him too? Huh?
What are you, a thug?
Okay, back to the skeleton then.
A skeleton. Know this, skeleton. I harbor no grudges against you.
I think you do, though. I'm pretty sure you do.
Hi, yeah! What?
Iba, look! The wall!
Do you have an irrepressible urge for destruction you've been holding back all this time?
Even if I did, adults have to learn moderation, you know. Who is he?
Are you sure you don't know?
I don't know. He looks like some old man.
You could describe him a little more generously.
Boss's sleep talking. A hidden item in Somnium? There's always one somewhere? No more. Can't eat anymore. What? What is this?
What?
Okay. Gun.
A gun came out of the skull? Why is there a gun in this house?
This house has a skeleton in it. Anything can happen.
I hear it's common in the Kyushu area. In fact, it is said that they place hand grenades in the egg cartons in their refrigerators.
Is that part of the barrel or is it lying on bone shards?
Who did you hear that from?
A gun.
Gun.
It won't go off?
It should be fine.
Look at this hot magnum. I could ventilate some crooks with this thing.
Don't get excited.
Remind you of anyone?
No.
A door locked with a padlock.
Shoot.
Leave it to me. There are two kinds of people in the world. Those who open doors.
Just pull the trigger.
You got lucky. A door locked with a padlock. Do you think something this size would fit?
Might fit if you work it in a little. Try just the tip.
I suppose.
So many innuendos.
I see. The gun was the key.
Well, well, well. It seems I was key in helping us escape.
Okay, that's it. This dream is over.
I suppose this dream is over then. Guess I'll wake up now.
Good. I'll open it.
It swings inward, then they drew the door jamb the wrong way. Oh. Aha, it was us. I knew it. Aha ha ha. My foreshadowing skills are on point again. Day 2. 'Tis Saturday. We are at the police headquarters. It is 9:21 a.m. There's a lot of stuff in this room.
Good morning, Date. I was waiting for you.
She has a computer on her desk. The type that has a monitor built in. Desk. Boss's desk. There's stickers all over the front. Yeah. Yeah, there are. Chair? A chair. Darts machine. Electronic dart game.
Why do you have this?
So, if we're trapped down here when World War III starts, we'll have something to do.
Police poster. A boy band poster?
Yup. They're all my husbands.
Uh-huh.
Boss is single, by the way. A symbol.
I use that thing for stress relief sometimes.
I know. I can hear it all the way down the hall.
More to the symbol. Nope. Snowboard. Skis.
Are you familiar with the murder case at the resort called
No. Okay, triangular ruler. Stationary bike.
That's been here a while.
I mean, Christmas comes every year, right? It's a pain taking that thing down and putting it up again.
Been here since the first time I was in this room. Okay. It's a lifesaver. Oh jeez, she's got a lot of crap. Cabinet. Plaster figure. Map.
That's my
Yes.
grandpa's death mask.
The guy had a huge face.
Mysterious mask display. Public bathroom door curtain? Okay, cabinet. Poster. Poster. Coat hanger. A lot of stuff hanging on the coat hanger. Okay. Rug.
That's a Persian rug, you know. Very expensive.
Oh yeah? How much?
10 billion yen.
What are you, in elementary school?
The battery died on that thing, so the hands have stopped. and me.
What do you mean?
Oh, Date.
I did clock. Alright, she clearly knows something more than she's telling us. Chair. Cabinet.
Reminds me of you, boss. You have many faces, one inside the other. No matter how deep you go, you'll never get to the real you.
Matryoshkas eventually end, though. You get to the last one. Smallest one, like a child. That's the real me.
Alright. Bags. Inside the bags are masks, like for costume parties. Shelves. Door. It's the entrance. Shelves. Tombstone. Wine bottle. Bags, cabinet, shelves. Okay, we're not gonna... Okay. Fishing flag. A flag with big catch written on it. Police officer mannequin.
Have you met my partner? This is my childhood friend, Mario. He's a good listener. I tell him all my stories when I get lonely.
This was the moment I started to worry about my boss's mental health. Yeah.
Hey, Mario. Nice to meet you. He talks?
Overall length of 15.35 inches, width of 8.8, height of 5.35, and a body weight of just a hair over 830 grams. This RC car has friction dampers on the front and rear axles as well.
How do you know all this stuff?
I used to be a flag girl for RC car racing in my glory days.
Soccer ball.
Looking at that reminds me of my old boyfriend from high school.
So boss's old love interest must have been an athlete. Interesting. Volleyball. Boom. Okay, we're not gonna look at the easel. Alright.
You think it's true that a tanuki's ball sack can stretch up to 10 square feet?
Ooh.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
I can't live without coffee. I love it smooth and dark.
I'm always amused by Boss's abilities to make anything sound dirty. I wonder if she does it on purpose. Pumpkin.
Do
Carved
you ever
pumpkin.
wonder why we call all our pumpkins Jack? What if that pumpkin's name was Bill? Sorry, it was funnier in my head.
And the happy birthday banner. My birthday party was a while ago, though. Okay. Bookshelf. Full of files and binders, but I don't know what of. It's got books, mangas, movies, games, all sorts of stuff. What does she do in here? Oh. Darts machine again? Okay, nothing new. Anything else? Nope. Alright, time to talk to the boss. I see you still haven't cleaned this place
Where
up.
do you think you are, Agent?
Metro Police Building in Kasumigaseki, Chiyoda District, Tokyo.
Underground. We're 6 stories underground.
Yeah, what about it?
No windows. It's suffocating in here. Dark and dreary all the time. So, I try to make my office colorful. Liven things up a little. It's like a party, right? I want it to feel fun in here.
But we deal with death. All the death. I forgot this sign. Soba restaurant door curtain. Okay. What's the status of the
Who do you
investigation?
think I am, Date?
You're my boss? The commander of Abyss Metropolitan Police Department?
I mean, my name.
Huh. I honestly don't know. I've been calling you boss for 6 years.
Trust me, it's been more than 6 years.
I suffer from a memory disorder. I don't remember anything past 6 years ago. Oh. I've been having flashbacks recently, fragments of my past.
Wait, what does your name have to do with our investigation?
Because if you knew me well enough, you wouldn't have to ask.
Ah, so, nothing to report then. Got it.
Are there any leads at all?
I don't know if I would call them leads.
What about the ice pick? The one we found in Mizuki's hand?
We were able to identify the manufacturer, but it's sold nationwide. It would be impossible to pin down the buyer.
Damn.
We did determine that the shape of the pick and the puncture wounds on the victim match perfectly. We also discovered that the blood on the pick is the victim's.
Meaning that ice pick was probably the murder weapon.
Almost definitely.
About Mizuki.
Interrogators say she hasn't said a word since we found her.
The doctors say she's traumatized. She can't speak. She's seeing a specialist at Central Hospital right now.
Did you take her to the hospital after we found her?
Yeah.
Were you with her this whole time? You're like her legal guardian then.
No, she just lives with me.
Mizuki Okira, the girl we found in the merry-go-round. She's 12 years old and in 6th grade. Certain circumstances brought us to live together, but we aren't blood-related. Sort of like a stray cat that found her way into my home.
In any
Alright,
case,
we have our
we're
first
not going to get
sidekick
anything
then.
from her.
About the ice pick.
The pick Mizuki was holding? The only prints on it are hers. The evidence is really stacking up against her.
No. She couldn't have done it. That's impossible.
Well, then you better hurry up and clear her. She is important to you, right?
Have you picked up Renju yet?
He's at a police station nearby being interviewed. He's not a suspect yet, just standard procedure stuff.
Renju is Shoujo's ex-husband and Mizuki's father. Not to mention an old friend of mine.
I wonder what Renju was doing last night. I did call him a few times. He didn't answer.
He didn't?
No.
The local police tried his phone too, but they got the same result. No one was able to get a hold of him until this morning. We explained the situation to him. Had him verify Shoko's corpse, and naturally started asking him questions.
Any other information?
Let's see. We have some more information about the victim, Shoko Nadami. It's up on the database, although it's probably nothing you don't already know.
Well, maybe not. I haven't seen her for over a year.
Still, you know more about her than anyone else on the case, right? It's part of the reason why I assigned you to this.
Nadami Shoko, 36 years old. Female, residence, Meguro District. Met Date Kaname 5 years ago through her husband, Okira Renju. Date and Renju were so-called old drinking buddies. Renju and Shoko had one child together, a daughter named Mizuki, the prime suspect of this case. 4 years ago, they were divorced. Shoko returned to using her maiden name, Nadami.
I should also give you this. It's a picture of Shoko. You'll need this when you're trying to get information, right? Since you don't have a cell phone.
Interesting. I took Shoko's picture and put it in my pocket. Oh, there's my reticule. Wait, did I just need more for the soccer ball? Okay, boss. About the case
Hey.
6 years ago.
Remember the case you brought up yesterday? The one that happened 6 years ago?
Date, forget about it.
What?
It's been a long time since I've been at a crime scene, and I got a little carried away, and... Look, it was a slip of the tongue, okay? Shouldn't have said anything.
That just makes me want to know even more.
That case has nothing to do with this one.
But it might. Last night you said this could be a copycat crime.
Yes, that's my point. It might be a copycat killer, but it can't be the same killer. That's impossible. Literally impossible. So it's not necessary for you to know about past cases. It would only cloud your judgment.
No? No, that's an incorrect way of going about this. Especially since we don't have any information coming from the pickaxe. We only have the little girl, which is narrowing down the suspects pool a lot. You should still look into the back previous cases just in case. Like, what if it was someone who knew the previous killer? Like, who knows?
I don't accept that.
Just give it up, Date.
Did we ever identify who called it in?
The person who reported the screaming?
Right.
Unfortunately, not yet.
What's the holdup?
They didn't identify themselves over the phone.
But you should have a location by now.
All we know is that it was a payphone.
A payphone? That's odd.
It is unusual. Whoever it was clearly didn't want us knowing their identity.
Hello!
No, not hello. I told you not to just pop out of nowhere like that.
I do not understand your concern. Boss knows me by now.
Well, still.
Creepy.
Hello, me. Did you know that the Zhuang people are the largest ethnic minority in China? Yeah, just a little trivia for you. I'm full of useful information. Who are you? My name is Kaname Date. I work as a special agent for the investigation squad Abyss at MPD.
This dude!
You are a handsome-looking man. Oh, no, stop it.
Are you okay, Date?
Perhaps it's time for his medication. I haven't been getting a lot of exercise lately.
You're joking, right?
It's been 5 years since we first met. One day I got called in the control room and Pewter, the engineer, showed it to me.
The official title is AI Ball. You may call her Iba. The artificial intelligence contained within this sphere is nothing short of miraculous. An autonomous artificial intelligence birthed from collective nanotechnology. Its ability to think is controlled by a program we call the Wadjet system. Special Agent Date, from today forward, this is your partner. She will be your personal computer and your personal companion.
Feel like he just made me a girlfriend. I was living. Wow, I am tired. Iba's been living in my head ever since. She gathers info and runs analysis. She can also access wireless network and hack into other computers. While she's in my eye socket, we communicate through an artificial nerve to my brain. It lets us talk without actually speaking. Okay, back inside.
No,
I'm giving you an order.
does not compute.
Alright, back to the boss man.
Hey, boss, is it possible to do something about her personality?
Don't ask me, I didn't create her. Get Pewter to tinker with her.
Wasn't the AI ball your idea, though?
Yeah, but I didn't choose her personality or the way she talks. You can thank Pewter for that.
Okay. They're all the same questions. Why did you come out?
Okay, really now. What's the real reason you came out?
There is something I need to report to the boss.
To me?
Correct. I could have had the message relayed through Date, but that would have been less efficient. I concluded that it was better to have the both of you hear this together.
Aren't you wasting a lot of time explaining this?
Please listen quietly. I have determined who reported the crime.
Huh?
You have?
What? Well, then who did it?
I found the payphone that the caller used. It was near the location of the crime, Bloom Park. Thus, I decided to check the surveillance footage of any security cameras operating nearby.
And we're just letting this supercomputer hang out in my eyeball, in my head.
So you found a way into that database?
That is correct. That area has little foot traffic, even less at night. The time of the report was around 9 p.m. Cameras only caught one person in the area around that time. I analyzed the footage and was able to obtain a facial recognition match.
Is it us?
They were registered as a person of interest in the police database.
Oh my god, who was it?
He looks like... He looks like a Pokemon trainer. My goodness.
Matsushita Ota, 24 years old.
Really?
Male.
He looks 16.
I have marked his address on the map. That is all.
Date?
Way ahead of you, boss. Let's go, Iba.
Affirmative.
Map. When you are able to visit a new destination, map will appear in the bottom right of the screen. Open up the map and pick a destination. You can always check the tutorial by going to Menu, File, and then Appendix. I don't think I'll ever get used to seeing myself with my own eye. It's creepy. But I suppose it really isn't my eye. Iba's left eye. She's outside my eye socket right now. But what I see... But I see what she sees as if it were my own eye. What, through Bluetooth? Her body and the terminal in the back of my eye socket are connected wirelessly, like Bluetooth. I see myself as she sees me. Okay. Bus. About my eye.
Hey, so... about my left eye.
Now's not the time to talk about it.
About AI?
Hey, what does love mean to you?
Where is this coming from?
Just answer the question.
Let me guess. You're asking me because the Japanese word for love is ai, right?
Wow. Wow, she caught on to your dumb pun.
I'm right, aren't I?
Good for her. Good for her.
You dork.
That
Screw
hurts,
your
you know.
dumb puns, Dante.
I've been thinking a lot lately. About myself. If I have another mind inside me, am I really me?
Oh, it reminds me of something Arthur Rimbaud once wrote. I is another.
Meaning, what?
You have to figure that out for yourself. That's the point.
Okay. Menu. Menu. The menu contains a number of functions such as file, flowchart, options, and guide. This game will auto-save, but you can also manually save with save. If you would like to end the game, you can return to the title screen with top menu to the right of the screen. Alright. Okay, I am feeling tired. I know I've only been going for an hour, and I've been trying to hit for 2, but I'm feeling really tired. And since I've been working all day, my neck is acting up. My neck, shoulder. Curse, this knot in the back of my shoulder blade. So I'm going to end it here, and I'll process this video tomorrow. Maybe, if I get to it, and then upload it. So, this was all for now. Depending on if I'm still craving mystery, we may do this again next time, or we may jump back to Atelier. Because yes, I am still interested in that game. It's super cute. It really, really makes me want to play Kingdom Hearts, but I don't want to have to put up with some of the worlds on there. Oh, the Frozen world sucks so bad. Okay, well, anyway, that is all for now. I will see you next time I stream. I don't know when that'll be. I'm hoping it'll be this week, but I have a pretty packed schedule, so we will see.